Just give me a second, guys. Hold on. Be right back. We'll start. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Today we're going to be fixing more of the junkyard rescues. We're not going to go as long for the stream, probably an hour and 30 minutes. That's fine with everyone. Other stuff going on. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this time around, and hopefully you'll continue enjoying the car mechanic series as a whole. That's all good. Okay, sorry. Let's get this going here. Okay, we're going to finish up what we started last stream, which was all the... So, fake remember last stream where we had the junkyard rescue car, that one. We had the drag racer. We got it kind of running and driving. However, this episode, we're going to be finishing it. We're good. You're going to be getting all new suspension, all new stuff for it. This thing runs like a champ. So let's go do that. We might even take this thing down a drag strip today. As for the pickup, there's just so much. There's so many things we got to do on these cars. We got this Aston, which needs an entire wash. I need to go swap it with whatever. Car wash. So let's do that. Then let's wash it. So I'm gonna guess this was a cream colored Aston. Yeah, it is. Not bad engine to rebuild. Very easy, very simple. And sell these for a fortune. Oh, we're gonna do some more things. This episode, we're going to sell one of these cars today. Maybe the Aston and the pickup. So that's what we'll do. Let's get this over on car lifter A. And then let's go grab another car. We're going to go stick that one on lifter B. Let's go pick up the pickup. We're going to fix this guy up today. Put the pickup on car lifter, second car lifter. There we go. Now we're going to go get right back to work with this. So let's go check out. So we need to go move the Aston back to the front of the shop. And if we keep doing this good enough, guys, we might be able to, we might be able to sell 3 of these cars. Maybe the Chapman. I want to keep the drag racer for now. Put this at garage entrance A. So we got Aston, Hulk Cape. Okay, let's race the drag racer. Clear. Let's do that. Okay, let's raise it again. Clear. Oh, I need a drink of water. Okay. Let's see. Need to read the tire sizes. So 170. I need a pad of paper. Just give me 1 second, guys. I need to go get a pad of paper real quick. Let's do that real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna go get like a pad of paper. Put my pen. Okay, guys, I could not find my pen to write this down on, so I'm just gonna write it down on my phone. Okay, let's go do that. Sorry I was AFK a long while. Alright. Okay. Let's get my notepad. Okay. Let's see this tire size again. So they are 175, 75, 15 with a 285, 70, 15. Okay. Got the tires. It's kind of annoying we don't have game sound, but like I said, I'm still trying to resolve it. Wow. Well, today we're going to be repainting this whole car, fixing all the worn out parts that we replaced. We're going to replace. We're going to take out the whole not whole trans. We got the transmission in. Put some new springs. Check and go make those in a minute. see, release coil rear end, which I do believe I have parts for. I have spares. So they're slicks, I believe. These are the bigger wheels on the back. No, let's start on the back. I know I just skipping around, guys. I know it's been a week, been a long week, to be honest with you guys. But we are going to get this stuff done to show you how to do this on your own. But hopefully some of you that watch these videos that might be doing these, as I think schools should be incorporating car mechanic simulator as their own little training course. A little thing. But now, just got the brand new gas tank with the brand new performance pump. We're going to take off all these old cruddy parts. Brand new parts on in their place. We're going to swap the whole rear axles out. As you know, because you got to replace stuff. And this junkyard car is possibly going to be around for another episode. Probably next week's, and then we're probably going to sell it. Because, well, I get it's rare. I get they can spawn. I've seen only one other like this, and this one I got rid of the engine for. But all these parts I'm going to recycle. We can do something with it. Let's get rid of the tire. Now I gotta see what rims this thing needs. I'm going to guess rim retro ones. Yeah, those are common. Okay, I'm just bouncing around. But okay, let's go back to the rear axle. I'm debating if we should paint it this blue color like it was. And so today we're going to restore 3 cars. The Aston Martin, the pickup, and this. This thing doesn't need much left to do, so let's get rid of the drive shaft now. So we just took it out a while ago. Hopefully I got some rear axles for this thing. I could tell this was a junkyard car, remember, guys. Pulled it out of the junkyard in last episode and just got it running and driving. And then we learned how bad the suspension is and how bad the brakes were. This thing's getting all new performance front brakes. There we go. The old axle's out. Now it's time to put in the new one, which I should have on in stock. Got all the parts I need. So wheel hub. Yep. I don't have any of the wheel cylinders. That's weird. I thought I stocked up on them in between episodes. Let's buy 4. We're gonna need drums as well, which sadly you cannot buy as performance, which stinks. But now I should have. Got the shock absorbers. Those parts. Few bolts. Then I'll stick. And we should be leveling up to level 29, hopefully. Okay. Drums. The whole rear brake assembly is pretty much finished. Let's get that pushing it. And we're rebuilding the front suspension as well. What tire do I need to mount? So it's the big guys. I'm gonna mount in the rear. Okay, let's keep going on this. Let's get this done. There we go. I could rehook up the drive shaft. Like rear axle replaced. And we're probably gonna be driving this thing a few more times. We don't. Let's see how much this thing's worth. Not a lot. It's a lot less than I thought, but if not, could. Okay, you know what, guys? We might not sell this one. We'll sell the pickup and the Aston and the Bulkhead. We'll keep the drag racer for a few, like I said, a few more videos. Now I will make room in my little parking area, and we can keep a few more. Solid rear axle. Okay, axle leaf right there. Okay, for anyone just tuning in, we are fixing the drag racing car from last episode or last stream, whatever you want to call it. So we got the drums. Now we got to go get the new tires. By the way, I do want to paint them a different color, the rims. So, right. We need 15s and we need 4. There we go. Let's go paint them jet black. Make it or chrome. We can do either. Let's see. Oops. Okay, don't do that. Okay, let's go paint these rims up so we can do a good job at this. The rims should be easy because it's R. You sell some of those little calipers, so I was supposed to salvage most of these parts. But okay, let's find the rims. Get that going. Engine color. We need rims. I'm guessing are in the back. This is gonna take forever to find. Come on. Ignition. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Before we start painting any more stuff, let's go move all those parts into my storage, then we'll paint the rest of the rims. I'm tired of all these parts. Okay, we're gonna sort by condition. Got all these broken body parts that were put. That's a whole section done there. resurface some of these brakes. Okay, let's go try to paint those wheels again. Remove all that stuff. Clear up this. Shortened it. Fair nothing though. I'm just trying to find the rims. Okay, that's painted. Now let's do that again. Okay, this is probably going to be the last parts I'm going to paint on that car. Probably. Then we got to get to restoring two engines for two different cars. The Aston and the pickup are very easy to put together. Done them a million times. So we're going to be restoring two cars. We're going to be restoring almost all the cars we bought. Go back. Alright, guys. Get going here. Got quite a few parts lying around, so we're going to have to do spring cleaning. Literally spring cleaning. So we got to So next stream, we might just spend a good chunk of it just fixing and salvaging parts we have. There we go. That's not select paint. Okay, hope I paint those correctly. These things need a wash too. I don't even know what color this truck was the more you look at it. Where was it from again? British Columbia. Need to get type of slicks. We need slick tire Bs. So let's go slick tire Bs, which should be right there. We need two. 175. We need 15. The width is 175, and the profile is 75. $75 15s. We need two 15 to 85 70. Hope those are the right tires. Oh, these are. Oh, those do look like the old ones. Okay. While we're getting the tires balanced and fixed, let's take apart the front suspension. This apart. Should be putting in the new sway bars, knuckles, stuff like that. I should have a cross member for this. Sit in storage. Sitting in my inventory, I mean. Also, I want to do a barn find rescue again. That's promising. And then once the new game comes out on Xbox, guys, we might be holding off on this stuff. I mean, we'll still play 21, but after all the good stuff I've been hearing from other creators, all kinds of stuff with the new one, like there's some new stuff that would make people jealous, okay? Like the new game engine, you get all new parts. You can engine swap mostly any car and do all kinds of stuff in the new one. Unfortunately, this computer was not strong enough to run it. Unfortunately. We're going to do that. Oops, I almost didn't take the alternator belt. There's serpentine belt off. Okay, you can take this arm. This whole front suspension almost done. There you go. Brand new cross member it should have. And we'll start putting this thing back together piece by piece. I don't know what we need to do for the back size. I think they're the bigger ones in the back and the narrower are in the front, if I'm correct. That's how a drag car works. Is you have bigger tires, make it sit higher and go faster. Or you have a stance to get more horsepower. So this thing might run better or drive better when it's not swaying from one side to another. Come on. It's obvious the back tires are narrow ones are for the front. And the back, the fat ones are for the rear. This thing is going to drive so much better. It may do an alignment so it can drive a lot better. Okay. Now we got the front tires balanced. That was easy. Then we got to start working on the next cars. You got to make a profit. Oh, that's a problem. Because we're buying just junkyard cars. They'll give us profit, sure, but okay. Back tires are the fat ones. So let's see. I'm correct. Yeah, they are. So let's install them. The 285 7015 in the back. Look at that. This thing just got so much younger. Now this thing should be 100%. We're going to be racing this after we restore the other cars. So at the end of the episode, we will race this thing. Okay, now time to put the new cross. Oh, I thought I had a cross member. And let's go buy one. And let's clear my list. Should have the brake. I need more bomb suspension arms. So we do got some stuff to stock up on. Let's put this. Oh, we got to build the shocks too. Has some. There we go. Let's go build those real quick. I should have all the parts for them. Yep, just enough for 2. So we're going to have to buy some caps for the front. Let's buy 5. Now let's. Oh, that battery's done. Okay. Now this thing's got to go get an alignment. Headlight alignment, and then we're gonna go get it ready for the end of the episode. So it should drive a lot better now. It's not all shaky. And your shocks, front wheel hubs, and the brakes. It's in. Wow, look at those wheels. Oh, those are the right tires, so we'll find out, I guess, when we put it on the ground. Oh shoot, with rubber bushings for the front. Let's do that. I just saw that. We won't be able to drive with no bushings, won't we? Let's go down there. Bushing there. We just have enough to finish this car. Okay. So this should be the last piece of the puzzle. Okay, let's throw these wheels on. And now let's step back and admire the work. So this thing is now fully restored. We gotta take the steering wheel from license plate. What rubber bushing? Oh, I know. Put it back. Sorry. Yep, I was missing a bushing. I'm glad I caught that too. I'll dry it later. Okay, there we go. So it needs Minnesota plates. That's exactly what we're gonna buy. New Minnesota plates. Okay. Let's go take this thing down. I didn't think much of the interior now that garage entrance B. Disassemble. Okay, now there we go. Yep, that's the stance it had. Let's go move it to the paint shop. And let's do a quick save as well. Oh, hell yeah. That kind of reminds me of like a Richard Petty's car from the 70s. That's what this thing gives. Look at this thing. It looks so much better than the last video, or is this the husk? Let's go with that test path and fix it. That's what it needs. Yeah. Alignment's out. That's out. There we go. Now this will bring up the value. Now headlight alignments are kind of scarce. Don't really do them no more. So many newer cars just adjust. They don't need to run a machine for it. As you can see, this thing all done. Let's go shut the hood. Look how good this thing looks. 108,000. This car. New. Okay, now let's go start on one of the cars. I think I already moved the Aston. Let's go start in the pickup. And we'll see about this. Yeah, the Chapman has nothing left. Aston I'll bring in on car lifter A because I know. So we need to go bring this up. Sorry. Can we drink water? Drink some water again. Okay, sorry. Now we need to get this all taken apart now. We got the windshield, anything else that resembles the old body. I'll do a wash of the truck first, and then we'll repaint it. I've never done one in a while because I don't know why, but they're kind of rare to find. This one. What end does this thing take? Wow, you could put so many things in it. But this is not the bad one there where you can't do much. So the DBS I think was washed already. Let's start taking its stuff out. It's from Idaho. This thing. So let's go hit weld on the Salem. So we pulled that thing in first, technically, earlier. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go raise this. Yank its old engine out. Nothing holding this thing in but the transmission, so. Now, what engine should we give this thing? V8 1 carb, V8 2 carb. What engine was in this thing? So I had the 2 carb. We can build it another 2. Give it some of our own upgrades. That has a bit more power. One of the old leaf spring suspensions. Okay, drive shafts uncoupled. Get the transmission out. No starter, which is... I know I said we could salvage stuff, but a lot of this stuff we do need to scrap. These bushings, you can't save some of this stuff. Okay, let's get the engine out. Let's drop this. Now let's go bring the welder over to the Aston. 2 cars worth of repairs we gotta do. Oh, no, this thing's gold. Look at that. There's the hood. Now, I should start ordering stuff for both cars, but yank the old engine out. I think the Aston's out too. Let's do one car at a time. Let's do the sale, then we'll do the Bolt Chapman. So we'll restore free cars, sell free, and keep the drag racer. Okay, let's go rebuild its engine. Oh, I already had an Aston for. I already had an engine for an Aston. That's good. There it is. Yeah, that's the one you pull out of the pickup. Take what's in it out. You might be able to repair this block. I'll buy a new one. Much stuff in this engine seems okay. Not saying it would work, but it's not bad shape considering where we found it. Take the block off. 36 condition. This workstation. Gearbox. Where's the engine? Where is it? I don't know where it is. There it is. There we go. Now we should have a brand new engine block. Yep, fully restored. You didn't have to buy a new one. Mount it. Turn this thing around. Crankshaft. Ignition coil, alternator, our steering pump. Okay. Coil. And then let's put the pistons in. Since I want this thing to sell for a bit more, we're going to throw in the performance again. Alright. Not trying to get set yet. Okay. Distributors in. Let's go buy the cam gears because we're going to need. So I got my work cut out for the Aston, but for this I gotta build the whole thing. Let's add some. Now here's what I want to see if it ever happens. A factory drag car like the one we had or have, but it has stock performance parts. How cool would that be? Let's rotate this over. Single the Bolt Chapman and other things. It might take longer. Should go buy some. Okay, now. Air. This is a 2-carb. We're going to need that one. Lost manifolds. Okay. Clutch plate, clutch flywheel. Bearing caps. So we got one less engine to build. Saves us time. Get this engine all wrapped up. We'll get the pistons in. And we'll have to buy some more rings. So we're just going to get this engine done, put it in the truck. Well, let's strip the truck in a minute. Let's go back there after we build the engine for it. We're going to go back there and just strip what's left. Buy new body parts, all original parts. We'll just buy new parts, to be honest with you, because as you saw, that's cheaper to fix them, but it's just a mini game. I did do some research on the next game, and I heard they added a whole new category to restoring a car. They added used parts market, I think, or a shop. So if you don't want to buy parts, you can go to used that are not bad. And I don't have an oil pan. That's strange. I thought I did. Okay, oil pan's on. Okay, let's rotate this over since we did all the good bits in the back. Now it's coming on top. Oh no, it's one of those engines. I have to put the pieces in individually. I don't think I got... Yep, I do have an intake for 2 card. I need 4 barrels. So I'm going to buy performance and this little thing. Performance carburetors. Now let's... I think I got the base, but no, I don't have a base. I haven't bought one of those in forever. Filter base. Let's buy a couple in case we do the same engine. We got the air filter. We just need the lid. So we need bottom and a top lids. Buy 4. Just why not? There. Let's put the valve rods in the engine. And spark plugs. We got a lot to do. Let's finish off the heads at least. So let's do... I need more valve push rods. I'm blue. We're going to buy a bunch. Let's buy about 50 because we're going to be doing 2 engines. So why not? Turn that clutch plate in. While we're looking at this direction. Clutch plate in. Okay. Now, give me a sec. There we go. Okay, sorry guys. Try not to be so distracted today, but we got this. We got this video in the bag, okay? Despite what you may think, we do good on these videos. Guys. Tune in. It means a lot. It really does. Keeps me going at night, you know? So we can keep doing this content for you guys. Showing you how to do stuff that you don't like. This is for people that can't in whatever you do, or to show you how to do things that you don't know how to do. I know the game is not as realistic as 26, but I will tell you that once I get it, we are going to be switching over. For a while, at least. And as for that, I channel, go check it out in the description of my YouTube, this channel's page. I got 3rd channel started. The first video comes out tomorrow, hopefully. I can work on it tonight after this stream. But we got thing lined up. So that channel is going to be focused on all the stuff I do outside of gaming. So I'm going to do like personal vlogs, me showing you how to do certain things, telling you my opinions on certain things. I'm going to be nice because I want to include all cars and trucks, so it doesn't matter. Also, I'll do reviews on them. If you guys want me to give you my honest opinion on things like certain engines, certain transmissions, brakes. Like, tell me anything you want me to cover, and I will do it in my new channel. Because I was thinking of talking about, my first talk was going to be talking about like the first engines, probably, and I do extensive research, and we do that. And I discuss like how far they come, and like we break it down. So we'll be doing that. Because it's definitely a good idea, but I want to get this channel going up to speed too. So as for the Overseer channel, we're just going to be inactive for a while. We're not going to be shutting it down, but we're just going to be just not posting for a while. Because we got all kinds of stuff going on for that. We had a series planned as well. I still got to upload episode 10 of what I was doing. I need the belt. So we're going to need 2 because I'm probably going to build another HOV2 for that other car. And they serpentine dog ace. Buy 4 now. The air fan, which I do not have. Right, let's see if I can restore this fan. If you guys see it. I don't. And that was radiator. I just 100% that fan, I think. Yep, sure did. It does save you money, though. And we're almost about to hit level 20. Oh, I'm going to finish putting the plugs in on this side. Let's do that. I could build a HOV engine for the... I need to go check what engine we can put in the Chapman. It's been a while since I worked on a Bolt Chapman. We don't have the wires, but we can buy them. The rockers in. There we go. It's really precise. You got to hit it just right with your controller or whatever you play on. You got to hit the valve rods just right so you can click it on. So let's do that. Let's put the rocker arms in like so, like that. Let's put this valve rod. And after we build the engine, I'll do another quick save. But you always should quick save your stuff before quitting because sometimes people say it doesn't save. Always save first. It's my advice. Yeah, as for the new car channel, like we're going to be doing all kinds of things. So that's the plan with it. Okay, we might get the XP I need by the time we throw this engine in the truck. So I do got an engine uncovered, but I need to go repair it. That's an engine uncover there. Nope. Nope. Let me know if you guys see an engine cover. I think that's the one, yeah. No. Screwed up. Let's buy a cover. Why not? Buy those and buy the wires. We'll buy 2 sets in case, like I said, we do another one. We'll work on the stock HOV 1 carb anyway. Let's see. There we go. Now this engine is complete. Now, so Aston, let's keep pulling. Let's pull up the doors, back window. No. Okay, raise this up. Strip everything left. We got to buy its tires. Okay, they're not bad. They're basic 2s. 4/16. Oh yeah, we should save. Get the Chapman in after we finish the truck, and we'll sell all three at the same time. Okay. I'm gonna need a brand new cross. I already erased my list. No, I didn't. Okay, so let's get that. We're gonna need bushing this time around. And so we'll work our way front to back. We might as well start with the front suspension. I'll work right to the back. Replacing stuff as we go. Really, all body parts. Now, 2 of the 3 bolts are stuck. Okay, let go. There we go. Knuckles. We're gonna need more knuckles. Oh, level 29. That means I can go over here and finish the skill points. So I need 5 more skill points. I already got all this maxed out, so. This thing's gonna be a little hard to get all back together. Need more stuff. This knuckle doesn't look too bad. No. Okay. Take out the bushings. And we can take this out. So one more bushing. And let's connect that. There we go. Now, see if I can fix the cross member. Just taking this thing apart. Right. I'm gonna figure out. Well, I know the size, but they're off-road tire piece. So 245, 75, 16, 245, 75, 16, 245, 75, 16. We'll just put the tires together. So I don't have to do them. We don't have a battery, I don't think. We need to buy some batteries. Let's do that. All right. 10. Let's get rid of both of these cars. All free. Wait a minute. Tires done. Let's go fix that suspension. Why those are being made. Oops. Here. Cross members. It should be. Cross members. Should be. Bring it back up. Nope. Nope. Yeah, we need more bushings. Buy a bunch. Let's buy about 100. I got 4. And 10. Those, 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 those. 8 of those. 1 of those, 1 of those. What do we need? More front knuckle C's. We're still a lot of cars of those. Okay, I think we stocked up enough. 100 bushings. This is a lot. Let's go build the shocks. This car's gonna need, I think, shocks too. Yep. There we go. 2 brand new front thingies. Buy about 20 brake pads. Brake pads, brake calipers, and underarm there. Do that, and shock absorber there. We're gonna be out. We're not gonna be done all these cars for a while, so we're trying to hurry up best I can. Now, let's buy all the stuff I can buy. Tuning parts. Okay. We're gonna sell these things for a good profit. Okay, let's get this done. There we go. Go up there. Shoes. Buy some shoes then. Buy some cylinders, buy some shoes, buy some drums. We'll be restoring the Chapman, which has basically the same suspension. You just still balance the rest of the. I know we're doing all this before we put the. Okay, that's almost done. Gonna need one more. Goes in. 5, 6. Worry about the money, guys. I'm gonna make a profit of this. You need one HOV type C's. So I'll grab 6. Okay. So you got pretty much the thing already. Balance the tires. The Aston needs about the same amount. And we'll drop the engine in the pickup and put the body parts on. While we're doing that, we're going to sell the pickup once we get all 3 cars running. That's the goal anyway. That'd be nice. Yeah, basic. Now let's lower this thing down. Clear. There we go. Now let's go to assemble. Let's go drop an engine in. Like 10. Five. So I think that one needs one too. Alright, cool. All that oil once I hook up the transmission. Let's get the basic fluids in there for now. Be sure we'll see how much you put in. That's full. Add in. This is looking good so far. We got this on a roll. Bunch of washer fluids going in now. That done. Like so. There we go. Brake fluid. Hopefully this thing will work. The new brake stuff. Looks like we gotta raise the transmission. A bunch of more of these relays. Relays, fuses, whatever cover. Okay, there we go. Raise this thing probably for the last time. Clear. Raise it up. Then let's check. Pop it out real quick. Let's see. I don't know why my game is starting to lag. I don't have a starter. One thing I did think of. Let's buy some. I like 6 of them. As for the Aston, it's just going to be plug and play, really. Wait, what condition was that, Josh? Check. Okay, let's just buy another. No, you're like, why do that? Well, for a car, you get 100% of the bonus. You're going to need a bunch of them. There we go. Now let's lower this thing for the last time. Clear. Wait, did I put the front pipes in? I don't think I... Yep, I did. Okay, good. Okay. Now let's put the engine with oil, and then let's go put this thing up in the paint booth, test path, and dyno. We can see what it runs without. No timing. Adjust. Okay, full on oil. Now let's pull this out. Not crap. Let's go. Without a parking out. Need one. Where is it? I think this is it. Yep. It's in the paint shop now. Paint. No. The color. There we go. Let's go move it over to car lifter. Not car lifter. Test. No. Yeah. Okay. This is way out of alignment for the front wheels. The back tires aren't as bad. Let's fix them. Okay, that's fixed. Now let's put that alignment in. Now let's do the headlight alignment. Okay. Let's disassemble that. Okay, let's buy the part. Interior. Two of those seats. Fully fixed. That's one done. Let's go move that to the garage entrance A. That's one car done. Move the Chapman inside. This thing's from Arkansas. So what engine did this guy have? Let's see. Had the one car. Okay. That's really good. Let's go do one more thing before we start taking apart both of the cars. Let's go to find the thingy. We need to move the drag racer back to the front of the place. Let's move it to garage entrance B. We got 1 and 2 cars restored. 2 of the 5 we bought. I think there was 5. Okay, let's go yank this old engine out. Just the transmission, really, so let's raise it up. Clear. Let's go grab the Aston. This is still connected. That's great. A lot of these parts we're going to have to salvage for next video. Let's get back clear. Let's use it. Let's yank it out. Get the engines out. You can almost throw in the new one already, but another cross member E. 560-15. But it needs a 175-85-60. What are they? Vintage tire Bs. Vintage tire Bs, so we need 16s. We need 4. Now ones. What size? 175-85, 175-85, 175-85, 175-85, 175-85, 175-85. 16, so we need 4. We need Aston rims, so I need 16-inch rims as well. D, B, 5. Need 4. We need they're just tiny little tires for such a nice car. Let's move that. Let's raise it. Clear. Raise this up. If you guys want, we could stop for today, but I want to get at least the Aston done, so maybe next year's the last car and sell it. That's all I want to do today, guys. So, got another car restored. Showed you how to do a few things. A lot of rusted nuts on this thing. A lot of them. Which is never a good sign, but then again, remember where we bought these things in the junkyard, so there's a reason. You're in the junkyard. There's always a reason. Don't ever think that car was in the junkyard because it wasn't for a reason. They're there for a reason. They are. It's because people didn't want them or there was something wrong that made them go there. That's why doing junkyard rescues are kind of impossible sometimes. Just to clarify that. Sometimes they're really easy. Some could be really tricky. Again, I wouldn't know. I haven't done one. But I will. I will do one. I don't know what car. I do want to go up somewhere to go look at cars. There's not many good places around here to look. So let's get this all done. We could just get this car stripped. So next time we get it all done. But almost like one tire on this thing. So let's strip that. Okay, we're gonna, you know what, guys? Let's just save the Aston for next time as well. So we do 2 cars, so it's more fun. And we're probably in between. I'm probably gonna do some spring cleaning, like I said, and we're probably gonna salvage a lot of these parts. I'm pulling off both of these cars. Probably in between streams too. I have the bolt cape stripped down and cleaned. But we got the engine for the Aston. I might build that one off cam. Just because, you've already seen me build it 2 HOV. You don't need to see me do them. They're the most basic engine to rebuild in this game. You can do it almost in your sleep because they're not easy. Okay, coil spring on rear brakes discs. Now this is a strange. So see how it has a brake discs on solid axles. That's what's unique about these Astons. So we just did the pickup brake discs, not drums. It's because how they built the car. Okay, those are all stripped out. So anyways, let's save. We'll do this thing next time too. So we got 2 cars. Look at that. Big improvement since the last time. But since we kind of ran out of time to do everything else, we're going to go drive this thing at the speed track. Or drag. Let's go to a drag strip. Why not? Outdated power values. Perform dyno run. Okay, let's go do a dyno run. Why not? Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Look at that torque. Just right through the roof. Now that should be around. So we got 1,025 and 1,404. So we got drag racing A633. Now I will tell you guys, to be honest with you, the drag racing part of the complicated. So let's get in. Let's go take the drag strip. We're gonna try to beat someone. Hopefully, I don't know what we're going up against. I think you can pick. That's what we're gonna do. So. We're gonna go try a 1 mile. Select opponent. Let's pick something our own speed. Let's see a standard. There's this. Okay. So we got a standard bolt cape. Okay. What the? Oh no. Wasn't shifting properly. Come on. There we go. Yay! Let's see how I did. So 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Half mile at 11 at 46. The 1 mile was at 34 seconds at 206 miles an hour. The stock bolt cape did about that. Now, so 0 to, no, this is the good comparison. 60 to 102 seconds, 60 to 125, 17. That's because of my delayed shifts. But since we just did that, let's do a 1/8 mile, Class A. Let's bet Okay, hold on. I'm going against a Rizzo Corsa. This is gonna be tense. Damn it! I shifted way too soon. Come on! Not letting him win. I lost. Damn it! I want to retry. How is that even fair? I don't care. That was stupid. Okay, see what I mean? The drag racing thing's all confused. Damn. But hey, it's an excuse, guys. We can race something else instead next time. Anyways, guys, that's all we have time for this episode. Hopefully, you guys had enjoyed. And if you did, please sure show us some love. Hit that like button down below. Please stay tuned for any of our upcoming streams and long form videos returning soon. I greatly appreciate it. And yes, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay. Let's save, then quit. But you know what I mean, guys. Bye. See you next time. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. Bye now. See you next stream, guys.